discussion of TMS in general on this next slide, the big change in the TMS ecosystem since even 10 years ago. When I tell this story, if you look back about 10 years, 2014, 15, there was really a small handful of companies out there that you might integrate your TMS with. Like there was MacroPoint, SMC3 if you do LTL. There weren't more than a handful of companies out there that you might want to integrate your TMS with. But from 2015 to 2020, it seemed like partners came along and other companies came along that are specifically focused on every single part of the workflow. So HubTran came along, TriumphPay for the auditing process. There's the Project 44, FourKites and MacroPoint came along and started competing on that tracking and visibility. So all of the parts of the process got another company that specializes in just that. And where I think is really interesting since 2020 in the last 5 years, not only is there a company that addresses every single part of the process, there's competition in every single part of the process. There's 2, 3, 5, 10 companies that are competing, working on every single part of the process. So when you go out and you select a TMS, the ultimate function of a TMS is to be your system of record, to be that control tower that sits in the middle of everything, that brings all your data together, gives you your dashboards, and lets you automate across all of that. But in the modern TMS ecosystem, it's really great that you have that build or buy decision across every part of the process. So like you said earlier, Rick, when you're working with your TMS, when you start seeing the key parts of the process where you think you have to hire people to do manual tasks, and you've decided that that's a part of your strategy and your tactics and your brand is to be good at that part of the process, that's where you can go out and look for another technology to bolt onto that. I think a perfect example that I like to use for that is one of the new things that's coming along now, of course, is these AI chatbots. So AI that you can have a chatbot that your customers can go interact with, or even AI that's responding to emails for you. For a lot of companies, that can be great. That can be exactly what you need. It can eliminate a manual task. But there's a lot of companies out there that say, we've accepted that for customer service, we're a high touch company. It's part of our brand that you have someone's phone number, you call them and you talk to a person. And that's part of what we provide. Maybe we charge a little bit more because we've accepted as a part of our brand, we're high touch. We don't want to trust a chat bot to be responding to our customers. And I don't mean to imply that either one of those approaches is right or wrong. It's really about what's right for your company. And the modern TMS really is that system of record that has that great partnership network that allows you to pick and choose from different companies at every part of the process for whichever tasks make sense for you to go out and automate.